name's Tristan, and today I'm going to teach you how to make an amazing website using Bootstrap Studio. So what is Bootstrap Studio? Bootstrap Studio is this really cool software which helps you make websites using the Bootstrap framework. Now, unfortunately, this software isn't free, but it's pretty cheap, and if you have the GitHub Education Pack, you get it for free. So let's dive right in. As you can see on the home page, we can open a new design, we can create a new design or just open an old one. So I'm going to create a new design. And they already have a lot of templates over here. Right now, I want to create a blank one because it's just easier to work with a blank one because I can make it exactly how I want it to look. So now my website's going to be called Real Tech. So let's create that. And as you can see, now it just opens up. So now the first thing that we want to do in any website is we want to save it. We want to tell it where to go, right? So let's call it Real Tech, and Bootstrap Studio creates a BS design file. That's the binary that Bootstrap Studio uses. So I'm going to save it. And just quickly save it. I don't think you guys can see this, but that's alright. Yeah. So now I've saved it. So every time having the binary helps you collaborate. You can work on different computers. Different people can work at the same time. You can upload it to GitHub. It's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah. Now the first thing that we want to add to any website is a nav bar. You know, the one on the top with the name of the company in it, like that. So yeah, we're gonna add that one here. So on the left, you can see all the different components that Bootstrap Studio already has for you to use. So in the navigation, you can see they have quite a few nav bars. So there's a navigation clean, there's one with the button, there's one with the search. And also, there's some interesting stuff. Like if you go to header, you see there's a header blue and a header dark. These are really cool. They kind of integrate a header with the nav bar in it. So you can use a normal nav bar. Today I'm going to be using a header. So let's just drag and drop the header dark over here. There we go. We got a header. Now, the picture in the background is a nice mountain, but I don't really want the mountain. So, let's see, can I change it? If you go over here to the appearance column, you can see there's a mountain picture. Let's click on that and let's say, hey, I want to change it. Alright, let's import the image. Now, I've already got a couple of pictures downloaded, so let me go pick them up. Yep, and don't overwrite the images, but yes, optimize them. So when you click on optimize images, it basically reduces the quality just a bit so that it loads your website faster. So right now it's loading, it's getting my pictures into Bootstrap Studio. So I get my pictures from Unsplash, not sponsored, just Unsplash because it's free and it's really nice. So yeah, we've got 4 images we imported. You can see them in the design panel. Yep. So just give me a second, they're loading. Computer's kind of slow, but yeah. So now I really like this first image, so I'm going to use that. I say OK. And there we go. You got a picture here. Now, this particular block comes with a responsive embed, but I don't actually want to embed anything over here, so I can just click on delete. There we go, that's gone. And now the picture's actually there in the background, but it's being covered by the rest of the stuff. So now, let me add something over there so you can see the rest of the picture. Now, this website which I'm making is going to have a bunch of articles on it. And so, on the left side, you can see there's something called articles. Alright, it's an article clean, it's an article jewel column, and an article list. And I really like the article list, so I want to be using that. So I just drag it into where I want it to go. That didn't come. And yeah, we got the article list. So now what I can do is I can just change the name. So there's something interesting you can see over here. So this block, see on the bottom left hand side, you can see the block in the how it works. So you can drag that around as well. So let's try bringing this into this block. Is that possible? No, it doesn't look like. That's all right. So the revolution's here. So let's just change the header. So when you double click on any text, you can just change it. So welcome to Learn Real Tech. Learn Real Tech's the name of my website. So learnreal.tech. So I just changed the name over there. Go edit that. Now I can say latest articles. Now over here there's a drop down. Now I don't actually want the drop down, so what I can do is I can just go to So on the top right hand corner, you can see all the elements. So not a link. We want to click on the drop down element and just delete that. And there it goes. That's gone. Now I don't want a search bar either, so I can click on the entire form. So the entire form contains the search icon and search bar. We just click that, delete, and it's gone. I don't want a sign up button either, so that's out. And a login. Instead of login, I want it to be called contact us. So yeah, that's done. So now we got that. So let's see how this looks on a phone. So up here, we can just click on the phone and boom, that's how our website looks on the phone. Click on a tablet, you can see that's how it looks on a tablet. That's how it looks on another one. On a laptop, it's going to look like this. And on a desktop, it's going to look like this. That's good enough for me. So now let's create some new articles. So latest articles. Here are some articles that you might find useful. Again, just double clicking on the text box changes it out. So now here, let's call this article Flask app. Let's call this article Google Form. And let's call this article GitHub Pages. So yeah. Now I don't want these stock images. So you know these images that I imported earlier? I can just put them in. So yeah, I quite like this one. That goes there. Google Form. Let's put in this image. That goes there. And instead of this one, let's put that. There we go. We just got three really cool things. Now, so we've got a nav bar, we've got some content, and finally, at the bottom, we want something, the footer. So if you go back here, you can see there's something called footers. There's a footer basic, footer clean, footer dark. I really like the footer dark. Let's just put that in. And drag and drop, and there we go. We got a footer. So now, I don't actually have a lot of information to put in the footer over here, so we can change that out. Let's see here. So it says company name. I'm going to change that out to learnreal.tech. Then the year, let's make that 2020. 2020 is the year. And you see all these stuff on the top. I don't really want them, So I can go back up here and click on the container. We want the row. So this row contains all these boxes and the social media icons, but I still want the social media icons. So I can just delete the column. And that's gone. Now I don't want this one either. So I can delete that column. Let's delete it. And that's gone. Now don't want this one either. So that's on the column. Let's delete the column. And boom, that's gone. Now we've just got what I want, which is our name at the bottom and some social media icons. Now there's a weird gap at the bottom. You see that? We can change that right here. So we go to padding. You see this little arrow mark on the side? Just move it up or down. You move it up, the padding increases. Move it down, the padding decreases. So I quite like this. 30 pixels looks nice to me. And yeah, that's pretty cool. That's done. So now I want to add the Instagram link. This is the Instagram button, right? So let's go here. It's the link. You can see on the left-hand side. It's linked. So let's double click on that. Double click on that. You can see all the different icons. You can swap out an icon, but it's currently Instagram. Yeah, I do want it to be Instagram. And now I want to add a link. How do we add a link? So you see this thing called HTML and styles on the bottom. You just drag it up, and there you can see the actual HTML and CSS code. So now let's see. Let's select this. And you see there's an href. Href is where you put the links. Let's click on that and let's put in our link. So https instagram.com/Deshpande. That's me. I just put in my link. And now here we've got Twitter. So let's put in the Twitter link. https twitter.com/here. Again, that's me. Now here there's Facebook. So I don't use Facebook. I don't want Facebook over here, right? So let's swap it out for something else. What can I put? We can just put email. So let's put the email icon. So now you can see there's ion icons, there's font awesome 5, 4, and all that. But you choose ion icons because that's what it's using. Use the email icon. I like this one. And we got an email icon. So now for the href, we can put email. Fun fact: if you're putting an email, put in the mail to before that. So that way it'll open up in their default mail application. It's pretty cool. So I got mail to my email address. And finally, what's the last one? Twitter, Snapchat. Now, I do use Snapchat, just not that frequently, so I don't really want Snapchat in it, and I don't have anything to replace it. Oh, I can replace it with my website. Let's do that. Web. There's no web. Let's try a globe. It's a cool globe. Let's click on globe. Let's put in the globe. And finally, let's link that to. There we go. So now I've added links. Now, say I want to move something around. I don't want the website to be in the middle. I want Instagram to stay in the middle. So I can just move it to the side. I'll let it move one sec. Yep, there we go. And now the web is moved to the side and Instagram's over here. So it's really cool, really simple. It's amazing to work with. Oh, we didn't add the website, did we? Yeah, looks like we didn't add the website. Let's just do that real quick. Yeah, so GitHub, no. Solution-content.github.io. There we go, that's my website. And the last thing we want to do is add a contact us. There's a contact us over there. Let me add a contact form. So again, if you go to the pre-made stuff, you can see images, controls, grid. Nah, I want contact. There's a form. You see the form over there? Let's click on the form. Contact form clean, login form dark, yada yada yada. Newsletter registration. Let's put in the contact form. I like the contact form. Stick it in there. Contact form. Contact us. Hey, put in your name, email address, message, send. Beautiful. Now, obviously the form is gonna handle it in the back end, but right now this is good enough. So, welcome to Learn Real Tech. Is there anything else we can change? So you can change the color scheme and all that stuff later on if you want to. I don't really want to right now. Let's add a picture of the background over here. So, see the background? It's a block, right? Let's add an image to the background of this block. I know it looks kind of plain. So let's add the same picture. I really like this picture, Right, and there we go. It doesn't go with the theme. Control Z, we're back to normal. Let's try a different picture. Do I have a better picture? You can put a picture of a building. Let's put that. It doesn't look nice. It's kind of blocking around. It's called options. Not here. Go here. So yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look really nice. Click on here. It says repeat. I don't want it to repeat. Can we? No repeat. There we go. That's one. Size auto. Don't auto. Size contain. That contains it. I want you to cover the whole space. Cover. There we go. Just covered everything. Kind of grainy, I don't want the grainy picture, so let's just delete that actually. There we go. So you can always add a new picture later. You can move it around. You can resize it, all that kind of stuff. And that's so now that we've added contact form as well, let's go and link it to the nav bar. So over here, we go and we find the block which the contact form is in. Let's click on the block over here. So that's called class contact clean. Let's add an ID to it. Contact form. So the ID is going to be contact form, and we're going to use this ID later. So once we've added that, you can see the IDs popped up. Now let's add an ID to the articles as well. So let's just click on the block. Where are we right now? Yeah, that one. Click on the ID articles. Click on articles, and we're good to go. Add an ID. So now let's click on the button in the navbar. So where does that link to? We want to link it to articles. Just put in the ID over there, and contact us. Contact form, and there we go. It's good to go. So now we've got in just a couple of minutes, we've got a nice navbar. We've got a header over here. Yeah, got a nice header over here. All that stuff. Let's say I want to add a paragraph. Some text I want to add. I just drag and drop it over here and say, what I want in the paragraph. Let's put in some text. Oh, it's in black on black. You can't see it, right? So just select that, change the color. So the color, I want it to be white. So FFF, there we go, it's white. So learn really cool, useful text stuff right here. And it looks weird, on the left, so we can move it. So let's see. Everything you want is on the right side. So I just go to the options. I want it to be center aligned. And there we go. Learn really cool tech stuff right here. Capitalize the L though. And yeah, that's cool. So what else can we add? There are a lot of stuff you can add over here. So we can add some code. Oh, that's interesting. You can add carousels, you can add icons. So Bootstrap Studio has a ton of stuff you can use. And yeah, for my uses right now, this is just about it. I really like it. So now, say you want to publish this website. You're not going to just publish it just like that, you know? Go to export. You want to click on settings, right? So in settings, you go to SEO first. So SEO stands for search engine optimization. So I want the title to be called Learn Real Tech. All right. And I want the description to be Learn Amazing New Tech here. So putting this kind of stuff in the SEO helps websites, it helps Google and other search engines find your website in the first place. Super helpful. It's called search engine optimization. Then we're going to add a favicon. A favicon is basically the icon at the top left of the tab when you open it. That's also really useful. So let's import an image from the favicon. Again, I got some downloaded. Let's go here. I got a 16 by 16 favicon. Open it up. Click on that, and boom. That is favicon. Now you can add a couple of iOS home screens or Android home screens. These are when they become a progressive web app and you use them on a phone. So I'm not going to do that right now. That's right here. Got some meta tags if you want to add some stuff. There's some head content if you want to add it, and export destination. So finally, I obviously do want to export this somewhere. So I'm just gonna select my folder, select it right there, and here's something cool, something called minified JavaScript and CSS. So you always want to minify JavaScript and CSS because that reduces the file size. So basically, the website just loads faster for your customers and for the people who use your website. It's really cool. Another thing is version assets. I always version my assets. That means if I ever change the picture, I might just keep the name of the picture the same, but I just might change the picture. In that case, most browsers will just keep the picture the same. They won't show the new picture. That's called caching it. So once you add a version number, then it'll stop caching it. So that's really cool. Skip unused images. Yes, I don't want a lot of junk in my stuff. And that looks about good. Let's click on export. Let's see, it's exporting design. Click on save for all my settings over here. And yeah, my design is exported. And finally, if you ever want to see the website, you just click on preview. And that'll open it up in port 8000 and you can just see how your website looks in the browser. So that's about it. I hope this taught you some really cool stuff about Bootstrap Studio. It's amazing software. You can make websites in 10 minutes flat. It's really, really cool. So hope you like it and have a nice day.